Chapter 15 and 17 from Viva Education, Standard 6. Key concepts: angles, vertex arms naming interior and exterior, magnitude. Special angles, types of angles, special pairs of angles, measurement of angles. Now this is mathematics book of ICSE for Standard 6 Viva Education. Chapter 15 and 17, angles, triangles and quadrilaterals. Please view these pictures. This is a triangle. These are the types of angles, and these are the quadrilaterals. Key concepts of triangles and quadrilaterals: polygons and types of polygons, triangles, its sides, vertices, interior and exterior, and angles of triangle. Then median and altitude of a triangle, classification of triangles. Then in quadrilaterals you will learn about sides, vertices, adjacent and opposite sides, as well as angles, diagonals, interior and exterior, and then types of quadrilaterals. This is the concept of Standard 6 ICSE from Viva Education. If you like my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon, and also like my channel. Now let us first start with angle. Two rays having same initial point form an angle. For example, in the adjoining figure, you can see rays OA and ray OB having the same initial point O form an angle. Ray OB and ray OA are the sides, and O is the vertex of the angle. You can see this picture. Naming of an angle. An angle is represented by the symbol angle. So the angle formed by the rays OA and OB can be named as angle AOB or angle BOA. An angle can also be represented by the numbers 1, 2, etc., or angle by small letters such as angle A or angle B, etc. So you can see here angle 1 and here angle A. Interior and exterior of an angle. The area inside the arms of an angle is called interior of an angle. Angle and the area outside the arms of an angle is called exterior of an angle. The arms of the angle is called its boundary. So you can see here in this picture, in angle PQR, in the interior of angle PQR there are L, M and S. Then in the exterior there are P, J and O. Whereas on the angle you can see these 3 points T, N and V. Magnitude of an angle. The magnitude of an angle is the amount of rotation which one of the arms has to take around the vertex to coincide with the other arm. The magnitude of an angle is measured with a protractor, and its unit is degree, which is denoted by 0. So you can see subscript. Types of angles. On the basis, the magnitude of angles are divided into 5 categories: acute angle, magnitude is between 0 degree and 90 degree. Right angle, magnitude is 90 degree. Obtuse angle, the magnitude is between 90 degrees and 180 degree. Straight angle, magnitude is 180 degree. And reflex angle, its magnitude is between 180 and 360 degrees. Some special angles, like zero angle. You can see in this picture the zero angle, which is formed by the ray Mn, and it is, we can name it as MLN. So zero angle, if the initial and final position of the ray, there are two rays here, ML and Mn, okay? So these are coinciding with each other to form 0 degree angle. Then the angle formed is 0 degree. Complete angle. If a ray, say OA, makes one complete rotation and then coincides without its initial position, like here you can see in the last picture, the diagram is shown of complete angle. Then the angle formed is known as complete angle and its magnitude is 360 degree. Special pairs of angles, congruent angles. Two angles of the same magnitude are called congruent angles, vertically opposite angles. The angles formed by two intersecting lines or line segments without any common arm are called vertically opposite angles. Complementary angles. Two angles are called complementary angles if the sum of their measures is 90 degree. Supplementary angles. Two angles are supplementary if the sum of their measures is 180 degree. Adjacent angles. Two angles lying on the opposite sides of a common arm and having the same vertex are called adjacent angles. Linear pair. Two adjacent supplementary angles form a linear pair. Now you can see the pictures of all this. Now the congruent angles CBA and FED, they are congruent angles. ABC and DEF, that is congruent angles, because their measures are equal. Then these are complementary angles. So their measure, sum of their measures 35 plus 65 is 90 degrees. Then non-adjacent supplementary angles. They are 85 and 95, so their sum is 180 degrees, like LMN and PQR. These are supplementary which are non-adjacent. But there are supplementary and adjacent which is called a linear pair. So this picture has linear pair ABC and CBD. They are linear pair angles. So their sum is 180. So they are supplementary also and they are adjacent also. Here also we can see the complementary angles which are adjacent to each other. So that is 35 and 55 degrees. They are adjacent complementary angles. Now these are actually, they have shown acute angles. They are not complementary or supplementary. They are acute angles. Okay. 35 degrees one and then another is 65, which is less than 90 degrees. We have seen now what are acute angles. Then here, these are the vertically opposite angles. Now vertically opposite angles like AOD and COB, they have same measure. And AOC and DOB, they also have same measure, which is 35 degrees and 145. And when you add 145 to 35, you will get two linear pairs here. One is AOD and AOC, one linear pair, and another is DOB and BOC. Measurement of a line segment with a ruler. Draw a line segment AB to be measured. Keep the ruler in such a way that O, that is 0 marking, is placed at A. 0 marking of the ruler. Third point. Read the marking on the ruler which coincide with other end point B of the line segment. So here you can see that the line segment AB is 7 centimeter. Now we can also measure the line segment with the help of a divider. So keep the one pointer of the divider at A, and then you have to open the divider in such a way that the other pointer is at B, and then measure AB with the help of a ruler. Measurement of an angle, complete angle, 360 degree equal to 60 parts. Because one complete rotation when it takes, it will, in the hands of a clock suppose we say, then it will make 60 parts, equal parts. You know na, that 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So each part 1 degree is divided into 60 equal parts. That is 1 minute equal to 1, and 1 second is 2 points. So here this, and then there are 2. So example, the magnitude 10 degrees 15 minutes and 30 seconds, it is read as 10 degrees 15 minutes and 30 seconds. Smaller than the magnitude of the angle 1 degree 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Now we have to find out their difference, because if it is smaller than this, then by how much it is smaller, that we have to find. So by how much it is smaller? 120 degrees 10 minutes and 50 seconds, we have to subtract 10 degrees 15 minutes and 30 seconds from the previous number. So here this is little tedious, please listen to it, children. Now 50 is greater than 30, so you can directly subtract 50 minus 30 equal to 20. Now here 10 is smaller than 15. So as we do it in the subtraction, now we take 1, borrow 1 from the other number. So that, like that, here we have to borrow 1 degree, and that will become 60 plus 10, that is 70 minutes. And 70 minutes minus 15 will be how much? It will be 70 minus 15. It is, actually it should be 55 degrees. 55 degrees. Okay, change that to 55. And 120 minus 1 will become 119. Minus 10 is 109. Now measurement of angle with protractor. Now you can see how it is measured. The protractor is kept at the vertex. The middle point of the protractor is kept at the vertex of an angle. And the one arm should coincide with the edge of the straight edge of the protractor. And then where this another arm coincides with which point, because it is anti-clockwise, we have to take the outer measurement. So it is 45 degrees. Then if it is clockwise, then you have to take the inner measurement. So it will be outer measurement only. So it will be, but you have to go from 0 to that. So it will be 70 degrees. Now here, if you want to measure obtuse angle, similar to that, if it is anti-clockwise direction, then go beyond 90 and read the inner measurement, because for acute it will be outer measurement, for obtuse it will be inner measurement. Solution of exercise 15.1. In the adjoining figure, name the points which are interior. Now here P and S are in the interior. Exterior points are R and Q. And only the boundary T point is on the boundary. Sort out angles. 5 degrees, 65 degrees. 5 degrees and 65 degrees is acute angle. 96 degrees and 170 degrees is obtuse angle. And 190 degrees and 320 degrees is reflex angle. Solution of exercise 15.1, chapter 15. Third question. In the adjoining figure, name acute angles on line AB. See, on line AB it is. So acute angle on line AB will be DAB, one angle, and another is CAB. Right, true and or false. An angle has two arms, it is true. The reflex angle is always greater than complete angle. It is false, because reflex angle will be less than complete angle. Sum of angles around a point is always 180 degrees. False, it is 360 degrees. The unit for measuring of an angle is degree. True. Solution of exercise 15.1, chapter angles. Fifth question. Classify each of the angles in the adjoining figure. Acute angle COB. Right angle COD and AOD, both the sides. Obtuse angle AOB. Straight angle AOC. Reflex angle DOB. Now straight angle can both the sides, so AOC only. Classify following pairs of angles. 75 degrees and 15 degrees is complementary, because their sum is 90 degrees. 99 B question, 120 and 60 supplementary, because the sum is 180 degrees. 99 and 81, they are also supplementary, because their sum is 180 degrees. Then E question, 27 and 27, both are same, so congruent. 30 and 30 degrees congruent. And F question, 43 and 47, their sum is 90, so complementary. Seventh question of solution exercise 15.1, angles chapter. In the figure alongside, identify all vertically opposite angles. They are AOC and DOB and COB and AOD. There are two pairs of vertically opposite angles. Adjacent angles, AOD and AOC, and also AOD and DOB. Then also there are four pairs, COB and AOC, and AOC and AOD. So there are four pairs of adjacent angles. Linear pairs, there are two pairs, AOC and AOD, and COB and DOB. There are two pairs of linear angles. Eighth question. Find the number of right angles turned through by the hour hand. Now when the hand of a clock, hour hand of a clock, it goes from 3 o'clock to 9 o'clock, it will take two right angles, because 3 to 6 is one right angle and 6 to 9 is second right angle. So two right angles. 5 to 2. Now 5 means we have to go 5 to first 6, 7 and 8. So that is one right angle. Then 8 to 9, 9 to 10 and 10 to 11, second right angle, and 11 to 12, 12 to 1 and 1 to 2. Those three right angles. Then 1 to 7. Again 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. That is one right angle. Then 4 to 5, 5 to 6 and 6 to 7. Two right angles. So there are two right angles from 1 to 7. Ninth question. From 2 turns through 7 right angles. Our hand stops at 11 o'clock. See, 2 to 3 to 2 to 5 will be one right angle. Then 5 to 9 will be second right angle. 9 to 1 will be third right angle. Like that, 11 o'clock it will stop. 7 right angles means, see, actually from 2 to 2 there will be 4 right angles. And again from 2 to 3 right angles you have to count. So 2 to 3, 3 to 4 to 5. So fourth right angle. 5 to 6 to 7, 8. That is sixth right angle. Then 8 to 11 will be the seventh right angle. So 11 o'clock it will be. It will stop at 11 o'clock. From east round about it turns anti-clockwise towards north through 90 degrees. That is right angle.